Alright guys, this is Lamont and Tony over here at Big Dogs Performance. And what you're looking at right here is exactly what you saw on the thumbnail. This is a Hyundai Genesis 2.0 4-cylinder cylinder head. And this cylinder head was brought to us by a local customer, Fernando, and he wanted a stage 2 port job on the cylinder head. We cleaned the cylinder head up, performed a before flow test. Lamont did the before and after flow testing, and he was kind of complaining because this particular type of head we typically don't flow test quite often, so we had to set the flow bench up. You know, he had to do some special modifications on the flow bench to set it up to get an accurate and repeatable flow number. It came out pretty well. So this cylinder head, general cleaning, we gave it our full stage 2 porting. It had a factory like 3-angle valve job on it, and we added another angle when we did the valve job. And the factory intake valves, they already have a 30-degree back cut on them. Didn't put a 30-degree back cut on the exhaust. We left that with just a straight 45 because of the nature of this motor and this application. And we cleaned up the combustion chambers. We only did mild deshrouding of the valves, on the intake valves. And the reason why is because we didn't want to alter and affect the combustion ratio. So it came out well. It came out very well. Intake and exhaust, they were kind of rough. You know, they had a lot of areas that was machined from factory, and I didn't like the shapes of the bowls and the short side. So doing some modifications on those yielded great results with minimal material being removed. So the velocity and the intake charge is very high. It's going to be very high still. Here's the flow numbers that Lamont got. Before numbers, you're looking at, it peaked at around, actually at around 350. It was right around 200 CFM, like 199, 200, and then it dropped off around to 350 on the intake. The exhaust was decent. Like I said, from the factory, this head wasn't that bad at all. But of course, we made it a lot better. Here's the after results. At 400, we have listed at 230. But in all actuality, right after 400, like 410, 420, it jumped up to like 235, 236, and then at 500, it was at 234. So, and the exhaust did very well. This head is going to run extremely well. One of the things that I didn't like, the customer didn't bring us the intake manifold. You know, the lower intake manifold and the throttle body to port match everything. Have a inkling that this cylinder head has a lot of potential that may not be utilized. But you know, this is what the customer wants, so he's going to put it on, and He's going to be extremely happy. He's been very patient. We had to break out to do, the valve job. We had to break out the extra pilots. I'll show you that. Had to break out the extra small pilots for this particular job. Like I said, we don't normally do a high volume of these little small heads like this. We primarily do, V8 and V6 heads, with an emphasis on the V8 heads. But we have the tools to get the job done. You can kind of see we don't use it that much. That's why it's super clean. But we have tons of pilots. We probably have, maybe 40, 50 pilots, various sizes, tapers, that we use. This particular head, we actually had to go old school with this one. But the majority of our valve job, we just use the seat and guide machine. It's already set up for what we do the bulk of our services for. But came out pretty good. Customers going to love it. And once again, our order knocked out. See you guys at the track.